Morning everyone. 7:42 on Monday the 30th of January. New Year's Eve. We're taking tomorrow off and Wednesday off. Give ourselves a little bit of a break. Spent most of yesterday to go out on the bike. Don and John not available. So I'm going out on my bike tomorrow on my own if need be. Want to get out and have a little ride. I spent yesterday eating roast dinner and basically shopping for Skyline parts that we need for the R34 that we've got in. There are some bits and bobs missing, and obviously Nissan do have this sort of heritage program, as they call it, where you can order new parts for an older car. This is one of them. So I've been steadily ordering some bits and bobs to get everything right, like the gas struts. I've ordered some carpet trims, some boot trims, like all sorts of stuff really, fascia. Don't know about the ashtray yet. We're gonna have a look into that, see if these people accept my low ball offer. Probably not. But yeah, 256 quid it was to buy a new ashtray from Japan. It's a lot of money. So I might go and see Ollie and Aura, Jace, see if they can wrap it in something that will look cool. Because yeah, it's a lot of money to waste on a bloody ashtray just because the silver's worn off. But we've got a bit of a skyliney day today. Try and carry on, get as much done as we can. The car is pretty much dynamated now. I've got to put together the left-hand tweeter. We can start running power cable. We can start running speaker cable. Head unit's got to be changed, and then it's pretty much finished. The sub, the back end, the amplifier. Do some beauty stuff, and then we're just left with the neons underneath. They came into the country before Christmas. They were in customs waiting. They cleared customs and were sat there on Christmas Eve, and I've still not had any word as to when they're being delivered. So a bit annoyed about that really. We should have had them by now. But I'll need to get the car up in the air, get it on a ramp, and fit the underglow kit. It's from Hard Tune Japan. They've just done like their new release of an LED kit, which the first one I've seen, and it's got like waterproof parking sensor connectors, so it doesn't look too bad actually. Time will tell, we'll see what it's like, but obviously the R34 is getting the first one. I'm sure my Chaser will get the second. We'll move the Chaser's kit onto something else, maybe the van. The trailer, yeah. But anyway, off to the shop, get some breakfast, coffee, start the day. Hope you had a good Christmas. Ready for the new year. I will not be getting shit-faced this year. Too old, too long in the tooth to know what a hangover feels like, and can't be bothered writing off a day just feeling rubbish. So I'd rather celebrate it, but celebrate it with food and drink as opposed to just drink and then no day after. So I'll see you in a bit. Morning everyone, here we are back at it, Monday morning. Right, first off we have a Grand Coupe M4, or BMW 4 Series, not an M4. It's got M bits on it, but it's not an M4. He's bought a
Extrons.
He's bought a, where's it gone?
In the bin.
You've thrown it away already? Where did it go? Oh, it's here. He's bought one of these. I've warned him, I've told him, he said he's cool with it. Bigger screen, not sure how it's going to fit up there, but bigger screen, modern touches. This is a 16 plate BMW. Nothing more to say. We've got some wiring to put in, we've got some aerials to put in, we've got a microphone to put in, we've got an auxiliary lead to put in, we've got a parking sensor retention beeps and bongs lead to put in, and hopefully it doesn't catch fire. GTR left everything to kind of sit and cure and dry over the weekend, which is nice. So we're going to crack back on with that today as well, and then so I've just been raging to Dan about Amazon. So I ordered a fitted snud. If you don't know what a snud is, It's basically when you're wearing a helmet, you've got this gap between here and here that gets cold. So you can have a snood that covers basically underneath your mouth through your nose, and then it's fitted almost like a old medieval knight that sits underneath your jacket and holds it down so you keep your neck and your neck and your chin warm from wind.
It's a posh balaclava.
Yeah, basically, but not full face.
You've also got to do in the local posting.
So what they've basically done is they sent me out a tube sock of the shittest cheap material you can find. It's not fitted. It's one length, and somebody's missing part of their trouser, I think. So this is Chinese for you. Good old Amazon. You buy something that's meant to be, and you get shit sent out. So yes, for fuck's sakes, this is going back. In a bit. Morning, everyone. Happy New Year. I say morning. It's not. It's afternoon now. We've been busy cracking on. What are we having this morning? Jazz. Honda Jazz. Lady had a digital climate control, which left her with a Chinese fascia, which Dan fitted her Road Angel head unit today.
Road Angel 621.
There you go. Piece of respect the builds, Dan.
Yeah.
2025, respect the builds. Chris's Jag. Drives a Jag. An old buddy of mine had an Thinkware F770 from like bloody 10 years ago now. And we're now upgrading him to a Q200 Pro. So, excuse me, Dan is just part of, I shouldn't do that. 2025, new me, new manners. No.
Don't start going all soft on now, mate.
I'm always soft. Look at that little face.
Well, shit.
So we got, Chris's Jag, going to do a little front and rear camera on it for him. I've just had a Fiat 500 in. Lady bought a Chinese radio from Extrons, put it in the dash, couldn't get it out. It went wrong, wouldn't work. So we've just fitted it for her. And Skyline stuff. So I've been over to Ollie and the boys over at Aspora Signs and Graphics. Sorry, not Aspire. My bad. Aura Signs and Graphics. And obviously we had the issue where the rear window was the plexi tint. So
fucking gas heater's turned itself.
You've got.
The flame's gone out and I'm just getting gas now.
You got the old plastic kind of Teflon cover. That was the rear window tint, and we couldn't have that because obviously we're going to put some stereo stuff in it. So instead, I took it over there this morning and they tinted the rear window properly for me, which is really nice. This is a Skyline sticker. So we've got a little bit of gapping where the plastics are, and obviously this needs to dry out through the next couple of days. So we'll get the heater on it and warm it up, but what a job. Proper nice, really good tint. All the edges and everything's perfect. They are the best. Thanks, boys. Appreciate it. So I'm going to get cracking on with Skyline stuff, and we're going to continue doing the wiring. Oh, that was another thing. You remember we talked about the ashtray that was all butchered and coated in gold, plastic dip gold, but it was actually wrap. So I've actually retrimmed it a carbon for him. So at least that's going to go now in his dash when these new parts get here and look better than one gold panel, one silver panel. We're still waiting on the other bits and bobs, but I've got enough to keep me busy. I'm gonna put some plastic in that, and we're gonna measure the literage and see what we're like for space and shape. But other than that, it's full steam ahead. Get this thing finished up and tested, and back to Ali once all his new bits arrive. I'm kind of excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm soft. I'm soft and excited. See you in a bit.
Afternoon, everyone. So, Jaguar is now done. I'll tell you about the glove box in a minute. So, in the Jaguar, we've got the Q200 Pro. GPS puck just above it, just there. Well, we've put it a little bit further down the windscreen so you can get the angle on it because of this little black cover just here. Cabling comes across, down, past all that stuff, behind the glove box, down to a an adapter down here. So we've got permanent live and ignition and a ground down there. We have been doing some investigation into the fuses in the car because they have knocked out all of the cigarette lighter adapters. Rear cameras in the rear window just there, off-centered from the brake light as it's a saloon car. But again, from the inside, avoiding the little internal blinds. So these are actually electronic blinds and they roll up and down the window, which is quite snazzy. But we've got it in such a way where it's not going to get involved with being taken off the window by those. Glove box had to come out, which I've been fighting with. If you ever do one of these, so you're aware, don't ever take the string off the side of the glove box here. The soft opening thing where it stops it from slamming its way open. Don't ever take that string off. Just spent an hour trying to put it back on. It's not exactly the most fun job I've ever done, but nonetheless. Other than that, Alex is getting back on with the GTR. So that's happening now, and we will get a note back to you in a little bit. See you soon.
Right then everyone, this is the evening. Just got everything in. So we've had a successful day today on the old GTR. Rear window has been tinted and it looks absolutely amazing. We don't have to worry about the plastic sheen anymore. We've started doing some wiring. So we started getting all our cables through into the door. Unfortunately, the people that did this before us, they've already drilled holes through the bulkhead, the winglet. So I've redone them, new cables, new cable ties, new coverings, new shielding. I also wrapped the guy's ashtray in a little bit of carbon fibre. Crabs on fire. So we've got a little bit of carbon fibre goodness to go with the brushed aluminium, which I think you'll agree looks pretty cool. It'll look nice when we've got the new radio in. We started getting all our cabling in, ready to go, and stuff is starting to go back in, like the rear speakers and stuff. Yes, we are making headway. Both the tweeters have been done now. Scoot over here. So we've got two now blue coverings on them. And unfortunately, we've just been round the back, and part of the building behind us, which used to be the Honda training facility, has come off and struck the brand new Jaguar that we've got to fix. So now is an insurance claim on that. I don't know what to say other than brilliant. Just what I needed. A little bit more stress. Bike held up at the weekend. I managed to lose a connection, lose a bolt in here. I give it a clean, but other than that, cable tie on, it's race spec. And everyone's on about going out this weekend, but at the minute it's about -4. So, snow at the weekend. What do you reckon, Dan? Coming out riding? Don't forget to do the ring down. Gonna be a chilly one, but that's it for Monday. No, not Monday. Thursday. Thursday the 2nd, back at work. See you in a bit. Bye.